Okay. Traveler's Shield. Do I have enough space for it? Oh, I do. Okay, and this took me actually a while in my original recording to find out what to do right here. But it's actually pretty simple once you think about it. You do that, and then you beat the crap out of it. Wait, there's a sledgehammer. Did I not pick it up? Oh no, I didn't. Must have been because I'm full. Anyway, you just pick it up, and then with the momentum, with the momentum being basically frozen, once it unfreezes, yeah, like all that kinetic energy just built up, goes crazy, and flings the object that you were hitting to the direction that you were actually hitting it towards. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, these guys normally, they don't say anything productive. They always say the same thing. They might just change like their name, but nothing truly productive. So I'm just gonna skip that. Alright, so with that makes 4 spirit orbs, and I can go to the old man. He can give me my paraglider finally, and we can go explore. Oh, I have to go ahead and sit through that cutscene again. True. Alright. Yes, old guy. He's probably gonna be a dick like he always is and be like, oh, I'll give it to you, but first, yeah, I remember now. That means it's finally time. Link, it is finally time for me to tell you everything, but first. Imagine an X on your map with the 4 shrines as the end points. Find the spot where your lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. Sorry, I'm dyslexic and illiterate as well. Do you understand where the 2 lines connecting the shrines would cross? There I will be waiting. Alright, so let's go ahead and stasis that, and then how do you emote? I already forgot. Traveler's bow. Do I have space? No, I don't. So let's go over here. Let's go to the bows, and we'll throw away an ugly bow like this one. Ugly bow. Thank you. And while we're up here, since I do not want to climb that again, let's go ahead and keep going up. See what else there is to explore around here. And by the way, that guy was talking about in between, like if the 4 shrines were X, like this one. What the heck is wrong with the gamepad? This one connected to this one, and this one connected to this one. The middle would be right here, the Temple of Time. So that's what he meant by that. Now I don't want to use this shield. So I want to break it, but I definitely do want to surf right now or snowboard. Yeah, I think it's more of a snowboard. Yeah, it's like probably the funnest thing in this game, to be completely honest. So cool. Just do some tricks. It kind of reminds me of like the boarding in Jak and Daxter 2. It was just because of the spins, to be honest. Alright, almost there. Well, not what I meant to do. I always mess up. I don't care. It's a Botw shield. What the hell do I care? Alright. I didn't do this the last time. I thought I had to give the spirit orb to the little guy, so that's why I didn't give it to her. But I don't actually. The guy's just gonna tell me a story. So I say stamina. I always increase my stamina first in video games, such like Dark Souls. But in this game, it probably would have made better sense to increase my heart containers, but it's fine. Go and bring peace to Hyrule. Alright. Yeah, so that guy is up there. They make me do some unnecessary climbing. So it's kind of a good thing I spent it on that. Here I am. Get up here quickly. Yeah, so better stamina, the better I can climb, I guess. Alright, let's go ahead and let that. Oh my god, there's a ladder right there. I'm such a freaking idiot. Oh, the more stamina you have, the longer it takes to regenerate that. I don't know about that one. Alright, I'm here. Okay guys, so right here we're gonna get a really long cinematic.
Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramos Hyrule. I was
Rome Bosphoramos,
the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists.
Man, I wish this was in Japanese. But I don't understand, like, the interface in Japanese.
The great calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path. Lo, a century ago, it was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away, using the power of these ancient relics.
I thought that was actually Ganon,
there was a princess set to
the dude with
inherit
red
the
hair.
sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay.
But nay.
Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining.
Psych! You thought? So Ganon like took control.
He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the Divine Beasts, turned against us.
Dang. 180 real quick.
Lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight bravely collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon.
An actual death in a Nintendo game, dude.
However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.